What is going on, guys? Dr. Bang here, and today we're going to be going over the new 2K report that Mike Wang dropped, which has a ton of info about the new 2K21 on next gen, so let's get right into it. This video is only going to cover the new Myplayer builder attributes and the badges, and I'll post another video covering all the takeovers. Alright, so first and foremost, no more pie charts, thank God. I've been waiting for these things to go forever, but now they implemented a new system, which I think you guys are going to like. Alright, so this is a lot to take in here, but it looks like they revamped the system completely, and you're going to be able to pick exactly what attributes you want to upgrade. Now it seems what's going to limit your abilities is going to be your height or your weight. It's going to affect how high you can put the cap attributes, but it looks like for guards at least you're going to be able to pick how you want to drive, how you want to shoot, and how you want to dribble, which is huge. So it looks like they're actually changing it up, and I think this is for the better. You need a certain attribute, it looks like, to get a gold or a Hall of Fame badge, where in past 2Ks, all you needed was to have the majority pie chart to get the Hall of Fame badges, and then you could get, like, gold. That's not the case anymore, it seems. So I think that's actually a really good feature they added. I think you'll only be able to get silver badges max if you don't have good attributes in that category, which is... honestly, it makes more sense, so I'm actually really happy with this move. And if you look at this closely, you can actually see that when they upgrade the attribute and it gets to a certain point, like 70 or 80 or 90, they start getting the gold badges and the Hall of Fame badges. Like, if they don't upgrade the three-point at all, they won't even get corner specialist, gold or Hall of Fame. Maybe you'll be able to get it like silver or bronze, but if you want the gold or Hall of Fame, you got to go up to at least a 70 or an 83. I feel like it's also important to see that the physicals now are in our control, so we can put our speed up all the way, we could do acceleration all the way, vertical high, and even stamina, which stamina usually sucks in this game, so I'm probably putting that all the way up as well. Now usually they give you a set amount of attribute points you can put up the bars and stuff with, but it seems, at least in this trailer, that he's just moving it up with the 94 overall thing you see on the screen right now. But I'm not really sure how that's going to work. I guess we'll find out when the game drops. If you look in the bottom left corner, there's a button called Show Related Badges, and that's what he's doing right now when you see those red badges, and he's signaling out which badges require high attributes, which is a great feature, and we'll know what we need when we make our builds. Alright, so now we're on to the badges, and you know 2K, they do this shit every year, so they just made new badges, got rid of old ones, put new icons, and they really do the same thing. Like, for example here, Fearless Finisher, it says boost contact layups and decreases fatigue. That's Relentless Finisher from last year. They just like doing this shit every year. Heat Seeker is interesting, that boosts takeover progress on inside shots. I wonder if that's for just layups, like inside shots, or inside, like the three-point line shots. I'm assuming it's just for finishing though. And then we got Highlight Film, boost teammate takeover progress on flashy dunks. That's just Showtime from last year. Hook Specialist, that's basically just deep hooks from last year. And then we got Revived Posterizer, which is, I guess, Contact Finisher from last year. Then Rise Up, boost ability to do standing dunks in traffic. That's going to be pretty big for bigs, because I heard the interior defense on this next gen 2K is very good. So we're going to need Rise Up on bigs if they want to dunk on people. Antifreeze, harder to get cold and then lose takeover. That's for the fucking trash players who can't shoot. We got Blinders, less affected by peripheral defenders when jump. So I guess Blinders, is either like on the side or behind. Maybe that'll be good for sticking people behind you and shooting. Circus Threes, that's the clown one that everyone's talking about. It's improved ability to hit pull up and step back threes. That might be good. That that sounds like it's just difficult shots, but I mean it says threes in it, so maybe it's going to really boost threes for step backs and pull-ups. We got Fade Ace. That's just the one. I don't even know what the badge was from last year for the fades. Deep fades or something like that. We got Hot Shot. Increases takeover meter faster when knocking down jumpers. I mean, that's just like... they didn't even have a badge, so I guess that's brand new, to be honest. We got Deep Threes. Now, Deep Threes is what I'm interested in. So they got rid of Range Extender, and they added Deep Threes, which says Dame Curry Range 3 balls. So that's definitely just Range Extender, Limitless Range, whatever you want to call it. But then you'll see in the Takeover video, they actually added a Takeover for it too. So that has potential to be really good. Rhythm shooter, it says boost shot percentage out of size ups as well as one-step pull-ups. That's interesting because then again, that goes with like difficult shots, but now there is no difficult shot, so it looks like this is going to be, it looks like the game is getting more specific on which types of shots you're going to take. Like set shooter here, it says shooting ability gets better the longer you set and wait before pulling, which I know a lot of people do that, and it actually helps you shoot. So now to have that badge on, that might make people who can say they have a 63 ball, that might be able to make them hit. I'd keep my eye on that. Then we got sniper, boost the ability to hit shots when using pro stick aiming. I'm not using that. I suck with the pro stick, to be honest. We got Stop and Pop 3 for JJ Redicks who want to pull up. And this is an interesting badge now because it says for people who want, or JJ Redicks who want to pull up for 3 in transition. So I think this only boosts your transition 3, which transition 3s are pretty big though, to be honest, in Pro-Am especially. So I might be running that this year. So we got a bullet passer. That's pretty cool. So the ones before I was just mentioning are all obviously sharp takeover or sharp badges, and then the ones in the beginning were all slashing badges. Now we're going into the playmaking badges. We got bullet passer, which gives you the pass to throw laser dots like LeBron. That's just needle threader, I'm guessing. We got relay passer, boost the this is interesting. Boost the shooter on pass to assist situation. So I guess that's just like dimer kinda, I'm not sure, but that's what it sounds like. Special delivery, boost takeover progress for the passer and receiver off a flashy pass assist. That's just the flashy passer badge from last year. We got ankle braces. This is for defense. Makes it tougher for ball handlers to break your ankles, which is huge because they never really had a badge that stopped you from getting your ankles broken. Even though in 2K21 on current gen, the ankle breakers weren't really an issue. But now they finally made a badge for that. Now we got clutch defender, boost your defensive ratings in clutch moments. That's interesting. I mean, that's probably just like that one shitty badge from 2K21 on current gen where it's like clutch shooter. Like no one runs that. I think that's kind of stupid, to be honest. It only works for 1/4 of the game. Why even have that on? Then we got hot stopper. Sorry. Boost takeover meter for good defensive plays like steals, blocks, and good contests. That's interesting. I mean, that if takeover is powerful this year, that might be a good badge to put on, but we'll see. These are what the new badges look like. Their icons are pretty cool, I guess. Especially the clown one is pretty funny. But I want to note that they got rid of a couple key badges from 2K19 and 2K20. They got rid of Pick and Popper, which has been in the game for a really long time and one of my favorite badges when I was a stretch back in 2K19. And then they got rid of Quick Draw, which is obviously, I mean, they got rid of that already in the new game. They got rid of Pass Fake Maestro, which that sucked anyway. They actually got rid of Lob City Passer, which was a pretty big badge in Pro-Am especially. But now that's out of the game. So it's going to be interesting to see what this game looks like this year. Alright, so that wraps up the attributes and the badges in this news release. Next video, we're going to be going over Takeover and how that's going to be different this year. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.